Today, I wanted to talk to you guys really quickly about It's a Whipped Coffee video that's by Ambrosia Malbrough. I think that's how you say her name. If not, I'm so sorry, girl. So I tried her how to make whipped coffee. It's called Dalgona coffee. Hello there. Let's get right. There we are. So thank you so much for returning back. As you can see, I have pieces of white things all throughout my hair and it's on my clothes, but it's okay because I'm going to explain what happened and it is totally worth it. First, are you subscribed? And if you're not, why not? I don't understand at this point. At this particular point, I'm a lot of fun to watch. Okay, I do a lot of fun things. I have a lot of fun tips, great tips that will work for you in your real life, whether you're a male or a female, as well as fun things for your kids, educational things for your kids if you have kids. And if you don't have kids, maybe you'll have them one day, or you might know a kid that it might work for. Anyhow, go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell, share your comments down below, share the video with everybody you know. Okay, so anyhow, beyond that, today, I wanted to talk to you guys really quickly about It's a Whipped Coffee video that's by Ambrosia Malbrough. I think that's how you say her name. If not, I'm so sorry, girl. But she is gorgeous. I mean, let me see. I might have to just get it on my actual screen, but I'll show it here. Isn't she adorable? Gorgeous, adorable. So I tried her how to make whipped coffee. It's called Dalgona coffee. I don't know, but y'all, this is the end result and it was so good. And so let me tell you what happened. Okay, so what had happened was I saw this on my feed and I said, oh, okay, I want to make a delicious coffee. I want coffee. I love coffee. For those of you who do not know me, I love coffee. In college, I used to have a coffee maker bedside, okay? And I'm actually contemplating doing that again now that we're all quarantined at home. I want Starbucks so bad. And anybody who knows Starbucks knows that Starbucks is not cheap. And it's not usually located everywhere. Now, there is a Starbucks not too far from my house. But the thing is that we should be quarantined or alone, isolated, okay? Know me for a minute. We should be quarantined, isolated, whatever it is. Try to be as socially distant as we can, you know, physically from one another. So that's another reason why I love making these videos. So I don't want to go to Starbucks and risk it just for coffee. I don't want to risk my life for coffee in that manner where I have to go and someone would have to prepare it. Now, it's one thing going to the store and getting those types of things, but it's another thing to go and have someone else prepare it for you. So I tried to do as little eating out, drinking out as possible. And I'm pretty sure this curfew is going to come inactive if it already isn't at this point. And I'm a homebody anyway, so I don't mind being home. But I do love Starbucks. And so anyhow, I saw her video and I was like, oh, I want to try that. It just looks so interesting the way that her sugar and her coffee mixture was all creamed and whipped together. Now, mine did not come out creamed and whipped. So this is what happened. What had happened was I said, okay, I'm going to try all of that, but I'm going to mix it up just a little bit because I don't typically use the different things that she has at this point in the way that I take my coffee. So anyhow, so I'm getting everything set up and I realized I cannot find, you know, the hand mixing part of your mixer. I have the beaters, but I don't have the mixer. And I'm looking. I'm like, look, I cannot find it. I have other things to do in my life. I have a blender. that I use for my smoothies and shakes and whatnot. So I'll just use that instead of a mixer. I'll use my blender, which has a mix feature on it. Figure, hey, you know, you just gotta make it work these days. So anyhow, this is the outcome of the drink that I made. Ambrosia used, she had equal parts instant coffee with water, hot water, and sugar. Those were her equal parts, and then she put them into her bowl and she used her hand mixer. Well, I used equal parts, but I doubled my coffee because I wanted a stronger coffee. So I actually used, I believe it was a third a cup of sugar, a third a cup of my double coffee, so it's kind of like espresso. Yeah, and so those are the two things that I put in my blender. Okay, so here's the thing. So the blender has a piece that goes onto the top, right? To make sure that when you're blending, whatever it is that you're making doesn't go out, because everything starts going like a tornado. So they have that part on there to make sure that everything doesn't just like fall out. So, or spew out. So my part was on there, and really to get from a liquid state to that whip state, what you need is to whip in the air. So I was not whipping in any air. Like I let mine blend, I'm telling y'all, about 15 minutes until it dinged on me, or it dawned on me. It was like ding dong that, I mean, you don't have any air coming in there. All the air is just whatever is in that container. It is pressed down. No new air is coming in to make yours whip, because it wasn't coming out like hers. It wasn't whipping together. It was just mixed. So I decided to take the top off and kind of like cover it just a little bit with a cloth so that I can start getting some air into it. And so once you are able to get more air into there, it's okay to have it totally off. You don't have to keep your hands on it. You don't have to worry about making such a huge mess, for those of you who decide to try this and put it in a blender instead of mixing it with a hand mixer. So that was the difference. And then after all of that time had passed, I was just too impatient. I was ready to get my drink and go on with my life, because I have other things to do today. So I can't be wasting a whole hour on trying to make a Starbucks drink. At that point, I think I probably would have just got frustrated. So that's what I did. And also what I did differently, I used almond milk, unsweetened vanilla almond milk. I think she used whole milk or maybe 2% milk. I can't remember exactly. And then I also added cinnamon to mine as well. So it kind of is like a little dolce something. And if you guys have not seen that video, what does it taste like? It does. She describes that it tastes like, you know how you go and get like a frappuccino or some sort of drink that has the whipped cream on the top, and you get to the bottom and the whipped cream just tastes like that coffee. Basically, that's what this whole drink tastes like. And I think that the next time I make it, I'm gonna see if I can not use as much sugar, because that drink it's a little sweet for me. Or maybe I'll just use more milk. Now I only use whatever sugars are in the creamer that I use, whether it be a liquid creamer or that flavored non-dairy creamer that you pour in. So I don't add any extra sugar as long as it's a flavored creamer that I'm using. Y'all, this is so good. And the only reason why it is not totally gone, because I made this now probably about 10 minutes ago is when I finally finished, you know, cupping it, putting it in the cup. But I had to do mommy mode stuff and, you know, get my camera set up. And I wanted to still have something, you know, a product to show you instead of just showing you an empty cup, because it was about to go down. But let's have some. Oh my God. See, already. And I was just trying not to be gluttonous since I'm on camera and all. So anyhow, if you guys get a chance to check her out, her name is Ambrosia Malbrough. She has so much good content. I really love watching her channel. Try that coffee drink. Tell me what you think. Have you tried it before? You know, what are your thoughts? Like, this COVID has got to go away. I love my Starbucks, but what I do not miss is spending that $3 to almost $6 on one drink. So I have a tall, what would this be, a venti, I believe, whatever is the tallest one at Starbucks, this is that. And I even still have, you know, a little colored straw. These are reusable straws as well. Got them from Marshall's, a pack of, I think it's like at least 12 or 16 for only like $2.99. And it even came with the straw cleaner. Like, how amazing is that? It came with a straw cleaner. I feel like I've been to Starbucks. I have a fancy cup, even though it's a ninja thing, but anyways, I have a fancy cup and a fancy straw, so you know, I feel fancy. Okay, so y'all, I'm out. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, thank you. Toast time. Drink your
milk. No, my milk.
toast time.